Hello and welcome to your weekend edition of CNY Weathertainment. Again, easiest way to follow me is just look up on Twitter, Instagram, and now Tumblr at CNY Jeff Matthews. Makes it nice and simple for you to be able to follow me on all forms of social media. Also on the homepage of CNY Weathertainment is a new box. That's news and events. And that's a way you can keep up with what's happening with Weathertainment. Big changes are coming. I'm serious. First of all, the fall foliage is going away. What's going to replace it? Something everyone asks me about. So it's going to be of interest to 100% of the viewing population. Also, speaking of population, the Kids Corner is now populated with material for youngsters to learn about science and weather. Big deal in Weathertainment, and this may be where we're headed for the future of news and weathercasting. This is an app. It's free. You can get it on your cell phone, download it on your desktop as well. You might as well. This is going to allow you to see Weathertainment live versus on tape. It's also interactive, so you can type me a question and I can get right up close to the phone and see that Josh in Sequoia has a question for me. So as long as I'm doing this live, I can actually see and interact with people who are tuning in. This is going to be fun and exciting. Starts next week. 53 is the average high, a little above that for Saturday, and staying relatively close to or above it through the week. Warmer again on Thursday, and then a big drop-off coming Friday, but I think it'll warm up in time for Halloween to be warmer than average. So, essentially no changes to the forecast. You're seeing the same thing you've seen from me for the last several days, which is good for you because it makes it consistent and easy to remember and recall. You need the umbrella for Saturday night, evening hours, and then an all-out rain Wednesday, especially afternoon, night into Thursday. And as I mentioned, for Halloween, it continues to look mild and dry. High pressure that brought us a very bright Friday is moving out to sea. A complex storm is approaching from the west, but if you look more carefully at the water vapor imagery, you can see that this storm is really driving up into Canada. So we're only going to pick up this frontal boundary part of it rather than the long way around. That's all going to miss us. But notice how the moisture is also being drawn up from Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico, and Texas. That's important because even though this storm is going to move through to our north and we'll just get this line of showers for Saturday evening, the next front down the pike is going to grab that moisture and bring us an all-out pouring rain for the midweek period. Meanwhile, the radar for Saturday morning is quiet, but when the front arrives Saturday evening, it'll spread the showers in. So if you're headed to the Comet game Saturday evening, you might want to bring the umbrella. And then by Sunday morning, skies will be brightening already with the sunrise, as it usually does. And it'll be a very bright day on Sunday. Here's a look at your almanac. I said 5036. Look at that. How does he do it? It's voodoo. No, it's not. Is it the DeLorean? Who knows? But it's accurate, and it's up next.
We love our CNY weather team.
The forecast begins with your Saturday with a sunny start, but then increasing clouds, a south breeze light in the morning, and then picking up to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. That's going to be a southerly wind that'll boost the temperatures up into the upper 50s. And then Saturday night, rain showers. Bring the umbrella if you're headed out to dinner, a Comet game, wherever. Upper 40s means it's not going to be that cold. The storm is driving through to our west, and it means it's wet, not white. Also, behind the storm, it'll turn sunny and stay relatively mild. Double nickels for a high. Liking that. Not a bad looking Sunday there. Pretty bright for Monday and Tuesday. Mostly sunny, but then it clouds up Tuesday night, and Wednesday is an all-out rain in the afternoon, night into Thursday. It'll be breezy and mild on the front half of the storm, and then breezy and much colder on the back half with some flurries from lake effect possible on Friday. That's your weekend weather. Have a great weekend, everyone. And don't forget, download that live stream app and follow me by the time we get to Monday.